Greetings, G Life Forms. This is Orev Shalom, level 31, G Messenger. I was going over some sound out reports that we had. You know, Reverb Nation guys, they have this option where you can purchase a feedback report. It took about a week or so, and they just let a whole bunch of random people listen to it, and they give their honest opinions based off of what they heard, and they rate it. And I got a lot of amazing supportive comments on my report, and I wanted to make a video talking about those. And then I thought about it, and I was like, instead of focusing on the positive comments, I decided to answer the negative comments instead. You know, I was thinking, and like, it seems more like someone would tell you a positive lie or the ugly truth. And for the longest, like, the negative parts of my report, I kind of pushed them to the side, and I just really focused on the things that people said they liked, the people who genuinely enjoyed it. And at first I was just focusing on that one side. But, I mean, with where I'm at, I'm like, man, like, I'll be honest, I don't get a lot of just support. Now, people who liked it, they loved it. I mean, they really enjoyed the music, but I'm not getting a whole gang of support with my music and what I'm doing as an artist and as a man of God. So I decided, I wondered why, then I decided, well, you know what, let's focus on what people were saying negatively about the song, and let's see what can be changed and what can and what not, or where it. You know, maybe I'll find some truth in the ugly. So let's get it. And I'm gonna say these I'm gonna read them as exactly how they are. I'm not gonna change anything, and I'll give my personal opinion. Should be fun. Enjoy. And the new single, Fear of Love, Obey God, level 31, featuring Angela Blair and Orbit, produced by VK Beats. It is totally coming. I got the master done. I mean, the mix, the final mix is done. I need to get it mastered, and that's it. I'm gonna get that one out, and I'll have that floating around while I finish up the rest of the songs for the album, My Servant, Luke 6:46. All right, but anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, that's coming. Oh, and one more commercial. Download Bottom to the Top, my current single, Bottom to the Top, level 19, by Orev Shalom. It is available everywhere that you can popularly download music. Alright? Now that we got the business out the way, let's get right to it. First of all, they said my lyricism, and this is for the single, Bottom to the Top. That's level 19. This is the feedback I got from this for that song. Alright? They said the lyrics was 44% out of 100. So I didn't, as far as the lyrics and as far as what I was saying, my overall with the mix of, I guess, my rating between those who spoke positively about the music and those who spoke negatively about the music, overall 44% out of 100. That's failing. So from what I can see right now, my lyricism on Bottom to the Top, if that's what I'm doing, then I am failing as an artist in lyrics. Now, it's not even a 70. 44%. That's less than a 50. My lyrics are below half average, according to the listeners of this survey. Let's go to the first thing. There's nothing to really say about that. Well, it is something to say about that. With a lot of my older music back in the day, I really was about heavy wordplay and lyricism, and digging the dictionary and the thesauruses for unusual words to rhyme with that people wasn't thinking of and stuff like that. Like, I really used to be into stuff like that. But like, man, God just put me on a different path with music, and I stopped caring about it. The lyrics, I wanted to be more honest and heartfelt rather than witty and clever and fancy wordplay. So on purpose, I really didn't use a lot of over lyricism. I tried to just get the point across, get the message out that I was being given. And it just wasn't a lot of wordplay. People struggle with, everybody doesn't have the same vocabulary. Like, you can use those words and it sounds slick when it's used correctly. But a lot of stuff do go over people's heads. So I wrote as to not go over anyone's head. I wrote so that you either vibe with this message or you don't. Like, it ain't no you would have vibed with it, but I dug so deep into my vocabulary and the thesaurus to where I pulled out words that you're unfamiliar with and you're missing the message. Like, this music is wholly spiritual. It's a real message in every song. So I did be careful with the vocabulary. I made sure to use common words that are spoken in common English. So I guess I understand the 44% in lyrics. But man, you 44% who dug it though. The ones who contributed to give me the 44%, I can tell by those positive comments you were extremely blessed. And I pray that God strengthened his relationship with you. That's what it's all about. Just getting you talking to the Father. Alright. First feedback. The first feedback. I think I got like 23 of these. So I know the video can't be too long. I'll probably do a few of these instead. Where am I at? Wow. Already at 7 minutes. So I'll do maybe 2 or 3 of these. Or maybe 1, depending on how much, I'll probably do a couple, and then I'll do some part 2s, part 3s, so on and so on. Alright, check it out. Number 1. And there's a lot of typos, I'm assuming. I am big fan of spoken word, and this song felt like it was more of spoken word than rap. The poet has a nice, sensitive flow about his spit. The singer has a very nice voice, though the hook she's singing was lyrically uncreative. They borrowed the words of a song that is already out with the same type of lyrics, but the beat was smooth and mellow. On this one, she's obviously referring to Started From the Bottom by Drake. I guess to really, I get that a lot. That's one of the main things I hear about that. People who know me close, I had this song completely written and copywritten well before Drake even thought about making that Started From the Bottom. It was written, produced, recorded, and available on iTunes well before it was a Started From the Bottom song. At least it's been on iTunes at least a year before that song came out. And if you listen to the song, really, it's nothing about it that has anything to do with Drake. Starting from the bottom, which is more, I'm considering like a earth mentality, and we made our way to the top, which is a kingdom mentality. So I started off thinking like just only concerned with the matters of the world, and now I'm concerned with the matters of the kingdom, from the bottom to the top. It has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with especially nothing at all to do with Drake. I can't express how much this song don't have a lick to do with Drake, nor is it influenced by anything he's ever done. Alright, and not only that, Drake also is not the founder of making songs. From his bottom to the top type of songs has been made since people have been making music. So many different humans have overcame and started from low points in life and have made their way to their goals and have achieved their physical successes and success in anything, physical or spiritual. It's tons of bottom to the top songs. In all honesty, my bottom to the top song and Drake's version of Started from the Bottom, his stuff, it won't be the last bottom to the top song. As long as it's human beings overcoming obstacles and starting with little to no resources to do it, I'm sure we will always have every so often a bottom to the top song. Let's see. Alright, number 2. The song starts off in a weird way. There is some music playing, and then there are some vocals that sound like someone just talking. The instrumentation is pretty good and sounds cool, except for those glittery parts that fade in and out. What is weird is the main vocals. They do not go with the rest of the song at all and have too many effects and echo on them. The lyrics are also not something many people would like and are pretty cheesy and corny. I don't think many people would listen to this genre and want lyrics like this. Also, the music in general isn't great. Well, once again, I don't make my music for the world. I make it for you. So it's not about the world needing to like it. The world is headed towards destruction. The world, by and large, can care less about God. So anyone that cares less about God, it's pretty much safe to assume that they're gonna care less about my music. They was hating. If you don't like God, you've been hating my music before it was ever even thought of or created. So I can't help that. The echo, what do you say? The glittery parts, they fade in and out. I like the glitter and the twinkles. I like it. Like, it's just a different matter of taste. Like, nobody told me to do it. Nobody put the suggestion. It's like it's just something I kind of wanted, and I thought they pulled it off. I'm happy with it. Let's see what else. They do not have the rest of the song. The main vocals, they do not go with the rest of the song at all and have too many effects and echo on them. Actually, it's no effects on my vocals at all. I really record my stuff very simply. Now, I did do overdubs. Those are not echoes. I went in on another track and I repeated certain words. I liked it. Like, I listened to it more times than you know, and I never once thought to erase my second track of overdubs that's just kind of echoing and repeating certain words that I say on my lead. I didn't have a problem with them. But at the same time, it is, if I was to re-record, I would just do a straight vocal and I wouldn't do any backgrounds. I like them, but at the same time, that's something that I wouldn't have a problem correcting. Maybe the message would have came off a lot more smooth and direct if it just would have been that lead vocal with no backgrounds in it. So I could have cut background vocals. I could have cut those out. I could have made that change. But I did genuinely like them, though. That's why they stayed. And that's why I wrote them out. Let's see. The lyrics are also not something many people would like and are pretty cheesy and corny. Well, man, I literally I summarized a testimony of experiences and thoughts and things that I personally went through. You know, most songs you hear like these, they really, you know, especially with them writing a song, they tend to over dramatize the situation, make it something totally horrendous, and then build up, and then it's this glory. I was also asked to write like that too a few times. I was told that was one of the flaws in my song from some people who I know in person when I was creating it. And I don't know, it's like I guess that comes from the perspective of thinking that I'm just making music, like maybe Christina Aguilera, T.I., Lady Gaga, Tamar Braxton. It's coming from the perspective of that I'm making just a song, when in actuality I'm making music telling my personal testimonies. Instead of preaching this stuff, I'm just doing it over a beat. I didn't want to exaggerate or over fluff my life. It's certain things that I just didn't go through that are popular when you associate it with struggle. I just didn't go through that stuff. So I kept it real. It's a genuine, authentic song. People who know me personally, they know that is a genuine, authentic song. It's real life experiences and outlooks and perspectives in that song. Now, if you just think my life is pretty cheesy, or maybe the way I worded it, I can't really help that. At that point, it's just you either stop rapping or keep rapping. And, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I make music for you, not the world. So I'm sure a good bulk of people, you're right. Many people may not listen to that song. And in all honesty, you're right, because many people don't. Many people don't listen to Bottom to the Top. But the people who do, man, it truly is amazing. And also, I put some counter feedback from a listener in the same bunch. This is another comment that I received. Some more feedback. They said, I like the risk you took on a Christian song with more of a pop rap genre. Your voice really fits this style of music. This song really catches your attention because it's not like normal Christian songs. It's more upbeat and more awakening. It's more appealing to the audience. I really like how you separate the rap from the actual song. I also like the chimes in the background. The echoing also fits very well with this song. Overall, good job. So then I also seen, and this is something I'm learning, then I also seen how pretty much everything that one user said was cheesy and corny and they couldn't stand. On another report, it's another human who likes everything about it that they can't stand. So, being honest with myself, it is things that they said that I can change. But the things that they like, and that's just personal opinion. So that means that if I would have did the song maybe another way and took out everything that they hated, then the other person who actually liked everything, they may not have had the experience they had. Well, I know we've been on there. I hope it ain't almost 20 minutes. I hope this can upload to YouTube. But I am coming back with bottom to the top feedback review. I guess that's what I call it. Part 2, and I'll be finishing these up. So see you on the next video. Shalom.